In 2018, the Public and Private Development Center, in collaboration with WaterAid, commenced a water sanitation and hygiene WASH project in Niger State around opening up contracting on water projects using the Budeshi platform, which seeks to link budget and procurement data to various public services. The project also targets at sensitizing rural communities on the importance of WASH and to vote for candidates who make commitment on improving access to clean water, hygiene and sanitation a priority. It is the collective responsibility of citizens to ensure that water and sanitation is a topmost priority for government officials at both state and federal levels. Therefore, the need to ensure political aspirants sign pledge cards committing to WASH before assuming political positions. There is a dire need for governments to make policies and commitments through adequate budgetary allocations to provide clean water and good sanitation, especially at rural communities.
Yes, of course. Remember I said during the course of the internship when we were introduced to the platform, we came across data on primary healthcare projects, those that were said to have been completed, those that were abandoned. And that was also the time my office was doing a special report on we call it OCR, Open Contracting Report. So the data on primary healthcare found on Budeshi came in handy. We divided ourselves into groups. Some people went to other parts of the country, and from here I went to the southeast part of Nigeria, where I visited 4 states and 8 local governments in search of completed and abandoned primary health care in Enugu State, Imo, Abia, and Ebonyi. At the end of the exercise, I was able to write a very long story, depicting the sorry state of some of the primary health care projects that were said to have been abandoned, and also in the process, there were also some that have been completed but were not handed over by the contractors because they were not paid by the government. We could also not trace one of the projects. So when the story was reported and it was published, it was actually hailed by the management of my office as a very good one. And sometimes December 2018, the story also won me an award as the 2018 Investigative Reporter of the Year. I won the Diamond Award for Media Excellence Media, which held in Lagos on December 15, 2018. So essentially, data from Budeshi platform has been of help. I would say without which I wouldn't have been able to do that report, and I wouldn't have been nominated and received the award I got last year. It has really helped me.
PPDC strives to provide this support system for both government, citizens, and the private sector by bridging existing gaps for inclusivity, increased collaboration, efficiency, and dignity for all.
Decoration. Number deba, all with the toll-free number. When I do ka eloke the shine matani. Number deba, all our toll-free number. You need real airtime. You got to you credit whatever.
So zando chugabe gaga won gbin gaga kila won ti jinja ko la ti jin kaza o je da mo na wa gaga energy no gya no ko energy na wa je no boy yi wa ji no ile nyamanchi a ce jin yan doci ne ga community development na a ce har aje to nusa community development project mun ci gwamnati ce lawa lalaci ce wato a ci ce lotun community mun ci wale da ndo ga duba ku a ce yi mun ci ga kin gaya kai jija.
The media is like a conveyor, a vehicle. Then after that, you put it in the media in terms of dissemination of that education or enlightenment through the media. And I believe it's through this way we could affect life, we could let Nigerians be educated on what is supposed to be, what is their right, and what they should ask for at any given point in time.
When it comes to the project execution in the town, strangers are the one doing the work of the youth. We believe that we can do it, and that is why we are crying out that we should be involved.
PPDC monitors embarked on a monitoring exercise to track the performance of health and education projects with data gotten from Budeshi. Amongst these states was Anambra State, where an assessment exercise for the verification of the state and performance of 2015 UBEC intervention project were carried out. The project in question was the renovation of St. Anthony School, Asia, in Ihiala South local government area of Anambra State by Pranav Contracting Nigeria Limited with a budget amount of 40.25 million naira and contract amount of 35 million naira. Upon the visit, PPDC's procurement monitor met the school principal, Mr. Leonard Obiauju, who explained that the project was yet to be completed and the site showed 2 uncompleted structures. The principal mentioned that the structures were for VIP toilets, laboratory, and classrooms. It is conducive for learning, he stated.
A lot of changes. The contractor came back to site, and the picture will show you that he has been doing his work since the private public development center came. If you, from the picture, you will see that they have roofed the building. They are trying to paint the building. They are closing the shutters and the doors. In as much as they are still on work.
In January 2019, the new principal of the school reached out to PPDC to report on the progress of the project. Based on this report, the monitors took another trip to Anambra.
Yes, he briefed me on the town hall meetings at Nanka, and he told me how the PPDC visited, called the town unions and then those in charge and talked to them about the ongoing work in certain quarters.
With this new development, the students of St. Anthony School, Asia, can now learn in a conducive environment.
Presently, at the state of the houses or the buildings, it has been roofed with windows and doors, colored by some, and so we are very happy.